project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I do apologize. I am not on the internet today. My green screen has fallen down, and I'm officially just in my basement. But today, I am of average excitedness to check out the 21st most popular project on all of Kickstarter games right now. That's Care Bears Unlock the Magic, the deck building game. I covered this because I was interested to see how this intellectual property was going to get covered, because I always find that fascinating, and because I do love deck building games. Ages 8+, 1 to 4 players. I believe that's 30 to 40 minutes playtime. Not bad. I see the box on front. I see the Care Bears. Probably something else I'd like. I don't know what it is. I imagine the price. I imagine this is going to have a really good price because it's just going to be cards, most likely, in a smallish box. It's from Zoop Games. I have not heard of them. Also, another reason why I'm always excited to see these different companies and how they come about. But as always with the video, I'm thinking three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? And how much is it? Oh, jump into a care-a-lot with the immersive, family fun-filled deck builder with TCG elements. Family game night just got a lot more fun. So I do like them spotlighting the TCG elements, right? Because if I'm a fan of trading card games, I'm like, oh, okay. I like deck builders, I like trading card games. We're going to get, X, Y, and Z to play this. 30 to 60 minutes time. Okay. As always, let's get into the video. It's you. Introducing the first ever Care Bears deck building game. Cool. There's you again. Wow, art. Featuring your favorite Care Bears.
Friendship and sharing, there's just no comparing to the power of love. Spreading kindness always reminds us the magic of caring.
Okay, I'm going to guess that this ad is also played as their ad that they have on ads, like when you're on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, because, I mean, we're halfway through, and I've seen very little so far, aside from art. Reduce the carrying meter by 1 if the card is placed in the adventure discard pile. If this card is placed in the... Okay, so bad stuff will happen if it goes in the discard pile. Cool. You may hug away a card in your hand or discard pile. Oh, trash. Okay. Trash is hugging away. Cool. Like it. Mechanisms. That's because, honestly, that's what I'm saying here. You know, with every deck building game that launches now, I'm like, all right, how far are you going? Are you doing trashing? Are you doing actions? Are you doing, discard? What are you doing there?
The magic of caring.
It looks like a simple system with only 2 currencies that I see so far, with stars and hearts. When they give expansions in the future, they'll add more probably. Okay. Okay. Do I want it? No, I don't. I don't have attachment to Care Bears. If I did, I don't know. I don't feel like that was particularly convincing, unless I absolutely adore Care Bears. But it's raised $49,000, so they found the 300 people who do adore Care Bears. Good for them. It is happening. As always, let's check out Zoop Games. Oh, first created, 14 backed. Zoop Games is the home of card games, trading cards, crowdfunded comics, graphic novels, art books, and more geeks. So I'm going to guess that Zoop Games is a spin-off. Ew, icky, jalop. So let's see. Zoop Kickstarter. Because it sounds like they did a spin-off. Okay, here we go. Zoop Unbound is a raising. So I'm guessing Zoop Unbound is the parent company. Because it's important to see what they're doing here. Make sure it's the same people. Jordan? Yep, there it is. All right, so they've done 1 created project, 12 back. Ooh. That's okay, there's Zoop Games. So did people get this thing? No, it just came out earlier this year, 4/21. Did I complete my survey? Okay, so you have another project, another deck building game. This is interesting. So you have another deck building game that you did earlier this year that raised $134,000. And yet you didn't put it under the Zoop Games. It's under Zoop Unbound, which is another, I guess, I don't want to call it shell company, but, it's a company underneath the parent company, whatever. Okay. Did people get their stuff? No, because this was just from earlier this year. Okay. Do we have any other Zoops that would like to come down? What are the main differences between Zoop and Kickstarter? Zoop is upping the indie comics crowdfunding game. Zoop launches an all-in-one crowdfunding solution. Oh, so they were crowdfunding before, and then they did not succeed, so they've come back to Kickstarter. Conceivably, I guess I should say they did not succeed. Otherwise, I would assume that they would just run it on their own. Zoop's campaign. This is an interesting. Okay, so is this up? Can I come to Zoop and get something now? Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it's more for comics though. Okay, they have stuff coming soon. Stuff. Oh, okay, cool. So this is Zoop. They have 2 board games, I guess. Anything else? I'm just gonna double check. Nope. Nope. Okay. So this is their second game. Wait. Is that from Zoo? That's a Zoo story. Okay, cool. So 2 things, both deck builders, not out. Understood. Oh wait, because Zoop Unbound is the company that's doing the other deck builder. This looks okay. Cool. Let's get back to the project. Because these are they created one. They did this. Got it. All right, Care Bears. Can you do it? No. No, so far nothing you've done has convinced me. I'll tell you what. The fact that they have their own website and that's running, and that people are posting on there and getting comics made and whatnot, that's definitely something. So I'm not going to diminish that. So can you do it? Yeah, I'll give it the edge on that one. And why they didn't do it on their own? I mean, obviously Kickstarter is just more people. If they did it on their own, I would be like, oh, why'd you do it on your own instead of Kickstarter? So yeah, I get why they're here. I don't get why they rebranded under Xenoscope or whatever. There are opportunities for adults to play a challenging strategy-based game for kids to learn, parents to educate, and everyone to enjoy themselves. Use the power of caring and sharing to overcome obstacles and help those in need. While there have been games before, this campaign is the very first deck-building game for the Care Bears franchise. Naftos is the licensee. Cool, neat stuff, don't care. How to play. Ooh, cool. Full 19 minutes.
Marketplace up. Who's ready to get their play on?
Excellent. That's there. I now can see that and see exactly how to play, which is good. And also, if it's going to be a game for me. Join the lovable and comfortable. Honestly, you're probably just thinking about more for your family, I'd imagine. Care Bears Marketplace, building your deck, character expansion packs. Oh, these packs have 24 cards, so they're going to do 24 card expansion packs. Are additions to the game, but are not needed to play the fully contained core game. However, you want to play as different Care Bears. This is why I'd love if we had the pledge tiers already, so I just know what I'm going to spend. Oh, booster packs. Okay. All right. My excitement has diminished some, and it wasn't particularly great before. Bosses, carrying meter, how to win, pledge tiers. Here we go. So $34 gets you the game. Cool. That's a good price. I'm in. I don't remember how many cards it was, but that's such a fine price for an intellectual property, whatever. Unlock the Magic Core Board. Oh, look at that. Get here at the early bird so you can get a digital PDF. Neat. As it is, okay. $60, we care, gets you 6 Kickstarter exclusive 8-card booster packs. So I thought the booster packs were 24. So now we're talking about a different thing? Did we talk about the booster packs? I thought we talked about the booster boxes. Oh, the character expansion packs. Oh, they are. They're 2 separate things. I just glossed over it because I don't care. You can enhance your core games with booster packs. That includes. So there's expansions in boxes, and then there's expansions that are just cards in the bags. And they have, holofoil, chance to get the stuff so they can make money. Great. $94. So $60 gets me an extra, what? 16? 48 cards? Yeah, no thanks. This is really going to tell us who's backing this. Is it the TCG fans or is it the board gamers? I imagine it's going to be the board gamers, and I imagine that that's going to be more popular than this. Because, just looking at it from a value standpoint, I'm like, man, that doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good. If those were those boxes, then yeah, different story, but no. So, hey, Care-a-Lot Expansion Edition, if you want the boxes and 1 booster, and then there's early birds for everything. Neat. This is a separate box. Is that a box that holds everything? What is this? Oh, there's a neoprene playmat in there. Is that it? Wow, I wish we zoomed in on something or other. This makes me want to see your rule booklet, honestly. This really makes me want to see your rule booklet. Because trading card games, rule booklets, hit or miss. hit or miss. All-in edition, early bird special. This tier has free shipping. I love how they spotlighted that, I will say. But this doesn't feel spotlighted at all. Like, why did we have to maintain the same size? It's like when you're a kid, it's just like unnecessarily, instead of getting another piece of paper, you're just trying to fit as much crap as you can into here. I don't want to read that. And what's worse is, you didn't even mark. You could have done, like, just the simplest thing and just put, like, a little dash and be like, this includes this as well. Or the stuff that's new in this edition that's not in the previous edition. Add-ons. Those 8-card booster packs. Wow, 8 cards for $10. Boy, howdy. What a deal. Kickstarter exclusive card sleeves. Those are pretty hot card sleeves. Not even going to hate on those. Those are really nice. $20 each for 24 boxes. Nifty. Hear me out, people. That is less than $1 a card. Wow, less than $1 a card. Driving down those prices, huh? Kickstarter exclusive binder. Yeah, cool. It's got Care Bears, man. I'm not even going to knock them. Like, if you got an IP, you should have all this crap. Kickstarter stretch goals, I put this way higher. Kickstarter exclusive foil boss card. Fun Shine Bear neoprene playmat. Is this just for the game? Or is this... Does everyone get this? Is this an add-on? More information would be great. Don't make me go to your updates. Super annoying. About us. Cloudco Entertainment, formerly American Greetings Entertainment, is a family and children entertainment company. The owners of the iconic, so they have the license. NAFTO is dedicated to redefining the landscape of pop culture collectibles with a focus on physical. They're licensees of, so they have the license. Someone here has the license. And then NAFTO's got to start as a full-service crowdfunding platform for comic book creators. So NAFTO's and Zoop both launched their own crowdfunding things. So Zoop is under NAFTO's, and then Zoop Games is under NAFTO's, as well as probably Zoop Unlimited. Yes, it's very, very cool. Whatever. I don't care. $16! Jesus, $50 for this game? How many cards do we get in there again? I'm out. Like, this just feels not great price at all. What? How many cards were in the actual game? 108 different cards at the booster packs. Whatever. You don't tell me. I don't even know. Cool. Nifty. Why would we want a component section? Because then people will be like, oh, how many cards? Oh, here it is. Here it is. It's listed over here. 140, 180. No, it's 140 cards for $50 and some cardboard. Yeah, they are milking you dry on this. This does, like, yeah, I get you got the IP, but man, and think how big that box is for what it needs to be. 140 cards. Now, that's because you're going to put all the expansions and whatnot in there. Blah, blah, blah. Am I? Feels like they're trying to straddle the two lanes between being a family game and making it so a TCG where you can still kind of like gamble, be like, get those foils, yeah, get those foils, which I guess is a smart idea, honestly. Like, hey, you got kids, right? Oof. That's it. We're done. Let's check out the FAQ updates, comments, give this one a grade. Is this officially licensed? Who is NAFTOs? Who is Zoop Games? Okay. What's the best booster? What are the booster packs? Is there a solo? Is this a solo or multiplayer game? Okay. Hi all, we're incredibly excited that Kickstarter is featuring us on our homepage today. That makes it easier for everyone to find us and share a simple Kickstarter link with your friends and family. If you don't mind doing so, yes, share us. Give us more money. So you get your stretch goals. Maybe mention that. Like, why? You did. Okay, unlocking stretch goal 2 now makes this Kickstarter exclusive fun man as an add-on. Okay, so it's an add-on. Going back to that main image, I also would mention stretch goals. I mean, it's always nice. It makes your price a little bit better. But your price wasn't bad until I got to the shipping, in which case I wanted to gag myself with a spoon. All right, yeah, those are the updates. They look like no comments, no comments. One comment. Let's see what the one comment was. I imagine someone excited. 200% funded. I'm so excited for the extras. Yeah, there we go. All right, comments. Give this one a grade. I don't think it's good. Also, can you explain this 55,000 stretch goal ever? Which we definitely achieved, and we're almost to the next mystery stretch goal. Yeah, that'd be good. Question, would it make more sense to have stretch goals revealed to inspire people to desire to become backers and maybe pledge at higher levels? Perhaps, as long as you're not 2 card in front of the horse, which it doesn't look like they are. Let me guess, backer number will be 1,000 at ending. We'll be thrilled. Spread the word and help us get there. As a lifelong Care Bear fan, I was obliged obligated to pledge this as soon as I could. Love how the concept and structure, and looking forward to it. Suggested if you create an entry at Board Game Geek, yeah, that was the one thing I felt like there was. I put it down below. Get on BGG, noob. Anytime I see that you have a hobby style game and you did not know to get on Board Game Geek before your Kickstarter launches, there is no way around that. You look like a noob. It's just inexcusable. Like, it shows that you just did not put in the bare bones amount of research in what you should have done. There is one board game website above all else, pretty much, and it's Board Game Geek for now. I think Board Game Arena is eventually going to get a selling that pie, and Amazon's eventually going to get on some of that stuff. But just create an entry at Board Game. Yeah, thanks for that. We'll certainly look into that. What? BG? I'll look into that. We're hopeful for retail, but won't know for a little bit. Well, of course, update everyone's news because no apologies for the non-answer, but that's the best. So yes, they're going to try and get it to retail. If not at retail, will there still be future Kickstarter campaigns? Hi, let's see any new people there. 22. Okay, final grade. Do I want it? No, I don't. As a diehard Care Bear fan, I think I would have been out at the $50. As just a diehard Care Bear fan, I feel like I would have been out with all the icky TCG elements and how you seem to focus more on that than just like the non-TCG elements to a certain extent. Which is, like, fill me with all the information I need, and then I get to the pledge tiers, and there's a reason industry standard is the way it is, so we don't get crap like this. And it's like, this could have, like, I'm sure that's a fine pledge level that someone would like if you just would have sold it better. And it's not hard to see what it should have probably looked like. We all know, like, oh yeah, it should have been longer. And zoomed in on stuff and really focused on what you're selling instead of just, hey, we got Care Bears, everybody. Get your holofoil, something or other. So do I want it? No, I don't. And as a board gamer, especially not as a Care Bears fan, I feel like I could totally wait till after the fact and pick this one up for less than $50. So that shipping really, really hurts you there. Because how much is it? Doesn't feel great. Doesn't feel great. If we're going by the amount of cards, if we're going by, like, you hit me at 34, I was like, yeah, that feels fine. Doesn't feel great, but it feels fine. Then to jump up to 50, and then just how much crap is behind different boxes that I have to buy, and not to mention I have to hope that I get what I want, or what, I don't even know. Yeah, ick. And then just not knowing to be on BGG, does that mean Xenoscope is also not on BGG, I wonder? Board Game Geek Xenoscope. Because if it's on there, I would be like, so you do know about it, you just didn't do it. Okay, so yeah. You have another game on there, from Zoop Games, no less. You're like, yeah, we'll look into that. And they're probably like, yeah, because nobody touched this one. Surprised by artwork. Let's see what this is. Just curious. I was intrigued to check out this relatively small co-op deck, but to my disappointment, I found the focus is half-naked female fantasy characters. Okay, so that's the extent of the BGG. Maybe that's why we don't want to go back to BGG, but still, it's where people are going to find out and talk about your game, especially with an intellectual property like Care Bears. So can you do it? I don't feel great, but I'll give them the nod. I think this will physically get to your door because, you know, TCGs make money. And they've already raised $50,000. And then how much is it? Feels bad. It feels bad. I would wait until retail. 1,000 billion million % wait until retail. Wait until everybody's opened a whole bunch of those stupid little collector's packs they bought. And I was like, oh, I don't want any more of this. I have like 16 green Care Bear giving somebody, you know, an elbow or whatever. And you'll be able to get exactly what you want for way cheaper. So in the end, Care Bears Unlock the Magic did not unlock the magic for me. Final grade is not a great one. Do I want it? No. Can you do it? Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be there, but I would love to see a rule booklet, and I am super concerned about the quality that it'll probably be, like if it's going to be a great game or not. But it is, they'll be like, but it's a family weight game for us. Yeah, but like, just the lack of information. The gameplay video, like no gameplay, no preview. They do have the how to play. Does a lot of the heavy lifting. D+. Maybe D. I'll go D+. I do like the fact that they're really trying to milk it with some of these pledge levels, and I do think it's a smart idea, because if I'm a TCG fan, I can talk myself into like, oh yeah, but my daughter likes it, Care Bears TV show, so I can spend $500 on this. But you actually trying to get the money out of my pocket, I feel like did a very bad job of that. So I'm gonna go with a D+. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for Care Bear Unlock the Magic, the deck building game, and if you have a suggestion for a show, please put it in the comments below. I'll try and get to it. No guarantees though. Have a good one. Bye bye.